What's up everybody, Looster here, and today we are back here for some more real life train spotting. Yes, we are back here at Widnes. We are back here today on the Liverpool to Manchester via Warrington Central line, and I wasn't expecting to film this today, but I did feel very bored, like very bored, and I just felt like train spotting here at Widnes. So I just came down the road and started filming here. So then today here at Widnes you will be seeing services by East Midlands Railway, Northern and Transpennine Express, and already we have got a 158 now arriving in for East Midlands Railway. What a start we have here, because now arriving in is going to be the delayed 1706 East Midlands Railway service to Liverpool Lime Street from Norwich with a double class 158. So nice tone. So then 158 813 is at the front. And then I will also catch the rear set of this double East Midlands Railway Class 158 when she departs. Now departing is going to be the delayed 1706 East Midlands Railway service to Liverpool Lime Street from Norwich. So then 158 813 is at the front of this double Class 158. And then 158 862 comes up goods on the rear. This double East Midlands Railway 158 is heading off now to its next stop at Liverpool South Parkway with the delayed 1706 East Midlands Railway service to Liverpool Lime Street from Norwich. And as that speeds off to its next stop of Liverpool South Parkway, I shall see us all what other action or what other stuff happen. You know the drill by now. I shall see us all when the next train comes here at Widnes, everybody. Now arriving in is going to be the 1723 Northern service to Warrington Central from Liverpool Lime Street with a class 195, as all its glory obviously does. And also, I forgot to mention at the start of the video that we will be getting an extra Northern service today. This does run daily, but I will mention that when the time comes. As now arriving in is going to be the 1723 Northern service to Warrington Central from Liverpool Lime Street with a class 195. So then 195113 does the job. Messing up my words there. And I shall see us all when this Northern 195 departs. Now departing is going to be the 1723 Northern service to Warrington Central from Liverpool Lime Street with 195113. And 195113 heads off now with the 1723 Northern service to Warrington Central from Liverpool Lime Street. They class 195 and 195113. And as what I was saying before this service does arrive in, we will be getting an extra Northern service today. It is going to be a class 195. It is forming the 1801 Northern service to Liverpool Lime Street from Manchester Oxford Road, which will arrive in at 6 o'clock. This does happen daily. It's not like a rare thing. But if you've ever heard of the 2143 Warrington Central Express from Liverpool Lime Street, then it's the same train that does the 1801 stopping service from Manchester Oxford Road to Liverpool Lime Street. But yes, let's not get into some yapping now. But I will mention that when the time comes for when that service does arrive in. But yes, as we move on and on, I shall see us all what happens next. Now arriving in is going to be the extremely delayed 1710 East Midlands Railway service to Nottingham from Liverpool Lime Street with a double Class 170. So then 175.33 is at the front. And 175.07 does the job at the rear. This double East Midlands Railway 170 now arrives in with the extremely delayed 1710 East Midlands Railway service to Nottingham, from Liverpool Lime Street. And that's why the Warrington Central service was in front of this, but I will see us all when this departs. Now departing is going to be the extremely delayed 1710 East Midlands Railway service to Nottingham, from Liverpool Lime Street. I've done it again. Like 175.33 and 175.07 do the business job. This double East Midlands Railway 170 departs with the extremely delayed 1710 East Midlands Railway service to Nottingham from Liverpool Lime Street, 175.33 and 175.07. And as that heads through to the next stop of Warrington Central, I shall see you all when the next train comes here at Widnes, everybody. Now passing through is going to be our first passing train of today, which will be a Transpennine Express Class 185, which will form the 1736 Transpennine Express service to Cleethorpes from Liverpool Lime Street with a Class 185. I'm not sure if it's single or double, but we'll find out right now. Didn't catch the numbers on them, but it was a doubled up Class 185. This Transpennine Express Class 185 is forming the 1736 Transpennine Express service to Cleethorpes from Liverpool Lime Street with a double Class 185, and I sadly couldn't catch the numbers. But anyways, as that heads to its next stop of Warrington Central though, I shall see us all what happens next. Now passing through is going to be a Northern 150 and 156. So then 150, 123 at the front. And 156, 413 at the rear. This Northern 150 and 156 passes through with the delayed 1726 Northern service to Liverpool Lime Street from Manchester Oxford Road with 150, 123 and 156, 413. And as that heads to its next stop of Halton Green, I shall see us all what other next action shall happen here at Widnes. And now arriving in is going to be the 1750 Northern service to Manchester Oxford Road from Liverpool Lime Street with a 150 and a 156. And this is one of the moments where the evening Manchester Oxford Road Liverpool Lime Street services call here. Anyways, 150, 118 is at the front. And 156, 405 does the job on the rear. And as these now arriving, I shall see you all when this Northern 150 and 156 depart. Now departing is going to be the 1750 Northern service to Manchester Oxford Road from Liverpool Lime Street with a 150 and 156, 15118 and 156405. And 156405 head off now with the 1715 Northern Service to Manchester Oxford Road from Liverpool Lime Street with a 150 and a 156. As that heads through the next stop of Warrington Central, I shall see you all what happens next. Now passing through is going to be the heavily delayed 1714. What a tone! 185, 105 at the front and 185, 119 at the rear. With a great tone with the delayed, extremely delayed 1740 Transpennine Express service to Liverpool Lime Street from Cleethorpes with 185, 105 and 185, 119 with a great two-tone or one-tone, whatever. But anyways, as that heads speeding down the line, I shall see you all when the next train comes here at Widnes, everybody. Now arriving in is going to be the delayed 1753 Northern Service to Liverpool Lime Street from Warrington Central with a class 195 for Northern. I am assuming this will be the return of 195 113. Let's see if I am right. And knowing my knowledge, I am right. It is 195 113. This now arrives in with the 1753 Northern Service to Liverpool Lime Street from Warrington Central. And as this now boards, I shall see you all when this departs. Now departing is going to be the 1753 Northern Service to Liverpool Lime Street from Warrington Central with 195 113. Five 113 heads off with the 1753 Northern Service to Liverpool Lime Street from Warrington Central. This is delayed, and as that heads up to its next stop of Hough Green, I shall see you all when the next train comes here at Widnes. Now arriving in is going to be the 1801 Northern Service to Liverpool Lime Street from Manchester Oxford Road, and this is the service I was on about earlier on. This is going to be a Northern Class 195, by the way. This is forming the 1801 Northern Service to Liverpool Lime Street from Manchester Oxford Road at a Class 195. This is the service I was on about, the special service that runs every day. The extra service, I may call it. My name for this is the extra service, the extra day service, and that's why this is probably the best time to film here in terms of timing. But anyways, what do we have on this class 195? Anyways, 195 111 does the honours. And as this now arrives in, I shall see you all when this Northern 195 departs. Now departing is going to be the 1801 Northern Service to Liverpool Lime Street from Manchester Oxford Road. Nice tone. 195 111. One's off now with the 1801 Northern Service to Liverpool Lime Street from Manchester Oxford Road, and this does not stop at Hough Green, as this goes on an express straight as Liverpool South Parkway as its next stop. And apologies for this turquoise thing that's on your screen, it's because of the sun. So if you have noticed that throughout the video, sorry, I can't do anything about that. But yes, as that 195 heads off now to its next stop of Liverpool South Parkway, I shall see you all when the next train comes here at Widnes. Now arriving in is going to be the 1810 East Midlands Railway service to Norwich from Liverpool Lime Street with another double class 158. So then, at the front is 158862. And then I will catch the rear set of this double East Midlands Railway 158 when she departs. Now departing is going to be the 1810 East Midlands Railway service to Norwich from Liverpool Lime Street 158862 at the front. And 158813 is at the rear. This double East Midlands Railway 158 heads off now with the 1810 East Midlands Railway service to Norwich from Liverpool Lime Street, and as that heads to its next stop of Warrington Central, I will see you all for our next and final train of today here at Widnes. Now arriving in is going to be our final train of today, which will be an East Midlands Railway double class 158, which will form the delayed 1808 East Midlands Railway service to Liverpool Lime Street from Norwich. So then, 158783 is at the front. And 158780 is at the rear. And as this now arrives in, I shall see you all when this departs. Now departing is going to be the delayed 1808 East Midlands Railway service to Liverpool Lime Street from Norwich with 158783 and 158780. This double East Midlands Railway 158 heads off now with the delayed 1808 East Midlands Railway service to Liverpool Lime Street from Norwich. And as those two East Midlands Railway 158s head up to its next stop at Liverpool South Parkway, we shall conclude today's video here at Widnes. If you did enjoy, please like and subscribe as always, as it would be pretty cool. And also, we are getting quite close to 1,000 subscribers as well, which would be pretty insane. And I would probably go crazy if that happens. But yes, if you did enjoy, please like and subscribe. And yes, this is such a good station, Widnes. Not because the East Midlands Railway calls here, but just a load of action, and also it's quite a good place to get some tones, even though we didn't get much today. But Acton Bridge is your station for tones, but this is a good station for tones as well if you do like them. But yes, fun station, Widnes. As for it for being me local as well, it is quite fun. Widnes station, and I do enjoy filming here as well for a Friday evening, catching an extra service as well for Northern. But yes, I won't keep this around for too long, because as for me here at Widnes, I shall see you all in the next video. Peace out.